Hello again. Our lesson today will be division without regrouping, okay? Division without regrouping. We're still talking about division. Our lesson, you will find it on 134, okay? 134. Actually, I will talk about the quotient and the remainder, which is the 132, but I will include it with all these lessons because you cannot separate them with a lesson by itself. I have to introduce this first, then I can go back to the 132, which is quotient and remainders, okay? And I will clarify what's the meaning of quotient and remainder on 132. Let's start our division with a simple, very simple division, so you can understand what's going on, why we are using simple division and with the grouping or without grouping. You will understand what's the meaning of all these concepts. Okay, let's start with these numbers. I have here division without regrouping. I'll start with these numbers. 35 divided by 7. 35 dividing by 7. This is a very simple number and very easy one. As you see here, if you don't know what's the answer, it looks to you very big number. So just take a look and think again. What was the number that we multiplied with 7 and we have the answer as 35? What was the number that? What times 7 equal 35? Excellent, it's 5. So the answer here is very simple. It's 5, okay? How about here? What is the number that I multiply it with 8? What times 8 equals 64? Okay, 64. It's 8. Excellent. So 8 times 8 equals 64. What is the number that I multiply it with 6? What is the number that I multiply it with 6 and the answer is 42? What times 6 equal 42 or 42 divided by 6 equal? Excellent, it's 7, okay, 7. So the answer is 7. 7 times 6 equal 42. We always said that it's the opposite. So the division is the opposite of the multiplication. On the multiplication, the number is going to increase, going bigger because we are repeating. And this number we are dividing, we are sharing equally. So the answer is going to be smaller than the question, okay? In this number, what is the number that we multiplied with 3? And the answer was 24, okay? What is the number? It's 8. What times 3 equal 24? It's 8 times 3 equal 24. And this here, what is the number that we multiplied with 3? What times 3 equal 27? Excellent, it was 9. When I multiply 9 times 3 equal 27. 12, it's very easy. 12 divided by 4, what was the number that I multiplied with 4? It was 12, it's 3. So the answer 3 times 4 equal 12, okay? What is the number that we multiply it with 2, or what is the half of 18? I need the half. So we said that divided by 2 equal, it's the same of half. Or you can ask yourself again, what is the number that we multiply it with 2 and we have the answer of 18? What times 2 equal 18? Excellent, it's 9, okay? Again, what is the number that we multiply it with 4? We have the answer 16. 16 divided by 4 equal what? What times what equal for 16? Excellent, it's 4. So all these questions are very easy because you have memorized all the times table, all the numbers in the times table, okay? So these numbers are included. These numbers are included on the times table. So you just look at the times table, you can find them easily because they are like, they are small numbers, okay? Or they are smaller than the numbers. And 46 is smaller than 6 and 7, okay? Sorry, smaller than 7 and 6, these are smaller than 70 and smaller than 60, because when you multiply the biggest number that we have learned, it's 7 times 10 and 6 times 10, 3 times 10. Okay, so you can find all these numbers on the times table. But what if the number is bigger than that you have? Okay, what if the number is bigger than you have? Okay, sometimes you don't find the number exactly. Okay, exactly. You don't find the number exactly on the times table. Like here, if I write 36, okay, 36. Where can I find the 36 on the times table of the 7? Where can I find the 6 on the times table of number 7? I remember that when I multiply 5 times 7, it was 35. So I have 5, but I don't have only 5. I still have what? I still have 1. So when I multiply 7 times 5, I have the answer 35. But still I have 1 because I have 35. So the remainder, we call it remainder. The number that we will have more than the number that we need, we call it the remainder. So we write the letter R as a remainder. The remainder is 1. So I know that if I multiply 7 times 5, I will have 35, not 36. But I need 36. So I have 1 more the 35. So I call it the remainder. So I have 5 and I have remainder 1. Okay? Again, here, if I have 66, I look, what was the number that I multiplied with 8, and I have like 66 or less, the same number or less. It was 64. So when I multiply 8 times 8, the answer was 64, okay? 64. And I have here, just excuse me, I have here a bigger number. I have 64, and the difference between them is 2. And the difference, we call it again what? The remainder. So we call it R as a remainder, R as a remainder, and we write 2. So I have 64, and I have 2 more. So when I divide them equally, share them equally, I can share them or give them away equally for 8 person, but I still have 2 more, okay? I have still 2 more, and I will show you in pictures now. I will draw some pictures for you. Okay, I have here, if I have like 45, okay, I have 45. What was the number that I multiplied with 6? And where can I find this number on the times table of 6? Or less, the same number or less, remember, or less. I can't choose 8. I can't choose 8, okay? I can't say it's 48. If you multiply 6 times 8, it's 45. No, you exceed this number. You need 45 or less. Yes, I can find it when I multiply 6 times 7, right? I multiplied, the answer is going to be 42. But the difference between them, I share them equally into 7%, but I have 3. And the 3, the remainder is 3. I call it the remainder. But the 3, it's not a full number. I can share it equally with the others. Maybe I can use the fraction, but I'm asking about a whole number, not a fraction. So I have 2 or 3 remainder, leftovers, okay? Number is exceeding this 42, okay? So I have 24. If I multiply it, I have 24, exactly 8. But what if I have 25? If I have 25, do I have any 25 on the times table for 3? No, I have just a 24. So when I multiply 3 times 8 equal 24. So I choose the 8, but I have still remainder, which is how many the difference between them?